I hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to our channel Aglasem Schools. Today we will be covering chapter 4 of class 10th, that is Quadratic Equations. So starting with the second exercise, that is 4.2, our first question says, find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorization. So first part says x square minus 3x minus 10 is equals to 0. So here we have x square minus 5x plus 2, that is 5 to the 10, and minus 5 plus 2, which will give you minus 3. So minus 10 from here we can get equals to 0. So here we have to take common from these two terms and from these two terms common. So here we have x as common and from these two terms we have plus 2 as common. So we can get x minus 5 in one bracket and x plus 2 in another bracket, which is equals to 0. So x minus 5 is equals to 0, which will give you x as 5. And here we have x plus 2, which is equals to 0. So from this we can get x as minus 2. Hence, the roots of the given quadratic equations are 5 and minus 2. Moving to our second part, which says 2x square plus x minus 6, which is equals to 0. So the answer is 2x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 6 is equals to 0. So 2x into x minus 2 plus 3 into x minus 2, which is equals to 0. So x minus 2 is equals to 0 and 2x plus 3, which is also is equals to 0. So x minus 2 will give you x as 2. And here 2x plus 3 is equals to 0, which will give you x as minus 3 upon 2. Third part says root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. So the answer is root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 is equals to 0. So here we have taken x as common and in bracket we have to write root 2x plus 5. And here we have taken root 2 common, so in bracket we have to write root 2x plus 5, which is equals to 0. So root 2 plus 5 in one bracket and x plus root 2 in another bracket, which are equals to 0. So root 2 plus x is equals to 0, which will give you x as minus 5 upon root 2. And in another bracket we have x plus root 2 is equals to 0. So it will give you x as minus root 2. Fourth part says 2x square minus x plus 1 upon 8, which is equals to 0. So 16x square minus 8x plus 1, which will give you 0. So 16x square minus 4x plus 1. So here we have solved, taken 4x common. So 4x minus 1, and here we have taken minus 1 common. So in bracket it will have 4x minus 1. So 4x minus 1 we have to take common and 4x minus 1 this. So 4x minus 1 is equal to 0, which will give you x as 1 upon 4 both the sides. Fifth part says 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equals to 0. So 100x square minus 10x plus 1 is equals to 0. So 10x is common. So in bracket we have to write 10x minus 1 and here minus 10 is common. So in bracket we have to write 10x minus 1. So 10x minus 1 is common and 10x minus 10. So here we have 0. So 10x minus 1 is equals to 0, which will give you x as 1 upon 10 both the sides. Moving to our question number 2, which says solve the problems given in example 1. That is x square minus 45x plus 324, which is equals to 0, and x square minus 55x plus 750, which is equals to 0. So first of all we have to take first equation that is given to us, that is x square minus 45x plus 324 is equals to 0, this equation. So solving this we will get x as 36 and x as 9. Hence Joan and Jivanti have 36 and 9 marbles respectively in the beginning. So x square minus 55x plus 750 is equals to 0, which is second equation given to us. Solving this we will get x as 30 and x as 25. So the total number of toys on that day was 30 and 25. Moving to our question number 3, which says find the number whose sum is 27 and the product is 128. So first of all we have to let first number be x and the second number be 27 minus x. So our product will be x into 27 minus x, which is equals to 182. That is given to us. So 27x minus x square is equals to 128. Solving this we will get x minus 13, which is equals to 0, and x minus 14, which is equals to 0. So from this we can get x as 13 and x as 14. Hence, the two required numbers are 13 and 14. Moving to a question number 4, which says, from the two positive consecutive integers, sum of whose square is 365. So here we have to let the first number be x and second number be x plus 1. Therefore, our equation will be x square plus 1 whole square, which is equal to 365. Now x plus 1 whole square, it means a plus b whole square. So the formula is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Applying this formula, we will get x square plus 2x plus 1. That is equals to 365. So 2x square plus 2x minus 365 plus 1 is equals to 0. It will give you x as 13 and x as minus 14. Therefore, the two consecutive numbers are 13 and minus 14. Moving to a question number 5, it says the altitude of the right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. So here we have to let the base is x centimeter and height is x minus 7 cm. Our hypotenuse is given, that is 13 cm. Now we have to use the Pythagoras theorem, that is x square plus x minus 7 whole square, which is equals to 13 square. So x square plus x square minus 14x plus 49 is equals to 169. Further solving this, we will get 2x square minus 14x minus 120 is equals to 0. So solving further, we will get x as 12 and x as minus 5. So our second side will be x minus 7, that is 12 minus 7, which will give you 5. So the two sides are 12 and 5. Moving to a question number 6, which says a cottage industry produces a certain number of poetry articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on the day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. So the answer is we have to let the number of articles, that is x, and the cost of one article will be 2x plus 3 according to the question. Therefore, the total cost will be x into 2x plus 3, which will give you 90. So we will get the equation, that is 2x square plus 3x is equal to 90. Solving this, we will get 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 is equals to 0. Further solving this, we will get x as minus 15 upon 2 and x as 6. Therefore, the cost of each article is 2x plus 3, that is 2 into 6 plus 3, which will give you 15. And the number of articles is 6. So the cost of each article is rupees 15. So this is all from this exercise, guys. If you have any query or any doubt related to any of the questions discussed, please put your query in the comment section below. For regular updates and information, please subscribe to our channel Aglasem Schools. We wish you a safe life and do take care of yourself.